Привit, and welcome to another episode of Konnakol 2020. Today is the 1st of February, so yes, we have made it through 1 month of the year. 1/12 of it is over. My name is Carlitos Joder from Slovenia, and this is what I have to show you today. That-Thamkita Digutharikitethaka DhimThaDhing, 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 Thamkita Digutharikitethaka DhimThaDhing, 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 Digutharikitethaka DhimThaDhing, 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 ThaThaKitathakaTharikitaThom, 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 ThaThaKitathakaTharikitaThom. As expected, that was the last in a 3 Korvai series that we started 2 days ago. It was just like the other 2, 4 avartanams long in Aditalam Chaturasranadai, making it 128 aksharas. On screen you can now see all 3 Korvais together. The first on the left, the first on the left-hand side, the second on the center, and the third on the right-hand side. And I think it's immediately evident that they are related, right, these 3 Korvais, because they all start each of the third lines in the same way, with the same phrase, which is on the first line, the phrase for 8, which is That-Thamkita Digutharikitethaka. The phrase for 6 is always the same at the beginning of the second line, Thamkita Digutharikitethaka. And the first phrase on the third line on each Korvai is also the same, phrase for 4, Digutharikitethaka. The main difference, and that is what we are in a way having fun with, are the numbers that you can see in orange and in yellow. That is the end of the first 3 lines, and which is in orange, and the tirmanams itself, which are in yellow. So how did we arrive today at this last Korvai? We are applying the same logic, the same movement that we did yesterday, which means that we took a value of 1 from each of the 6s in orange, from the middle Korvai, and then we transformed them into 5s, right? Because we're taking 1. And then we added those, in a way, missing ones to the tirmanam in the third Korvai, which is in yellow. That turns it from 666, 1 gap, 666, 1 gap, 666, 1 gap to 777, right? That's how we did it, which is exactly in the same way in which we moved from the first to the second Korvai. So isn't it interesting that if you look at the first and the third Korvai, their colored numbers are kind of reversed? Because in the first Korvai we have 777, 777, 777, and then 5s in the tirmanam, whereas in the third one we have 5s in the main part, in the first 3 lines, and then we have 7s in the tirmanam. That's quite something, because it's as if this is a movement that kind of goes in one direction and in another direction, and they kind of collided in the second Korvai because they're all 6s, and then they continue, right? And we can, in fact, continue this movement for a few more times, as long as you have, as long as it fits, in 128 beats and all that. And we'll see a bit about that, but not dwell too much in a future episode. Oh, before I forget, the 777 in the tirmanam, you recite this as ThaThaKitathakaTharikitaThom, which is simply an addition of 1 ta to the phrase we used for the tirmanam in yesterday's Korvai, okay? Which in itself was an addition to the phrase we used in the Korvai 2 days ago. I mean, this is so symmetric, so simple, amazing. So I think we're ready to recite this. So as always, we do it a bit slower so you can follow along, and we're going to do it only once, and that's all. Let's do it. Taka dimi taka juno, taka dimi taka juno, taka dimi taka juno, taka dimi taka juno. Thamkita Digutharikitethaka DhimThaDhing, DhimThaDhing, DhimThaDhing. Thamkita Digutharikitethaka DhimThaDhing, DhimThaDhing, DhimThaDhing. Digutharikitethaka DhimThaDhing, DhimThaDhing, DhimThaDhing. ThaThaKitathakaTharikitaThom, 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 ThaThaKitathakaTharikitaThom. Okay, that was it for today and for this series. Tomorrow we are going to practice it together a few times, all of it, all three parts. And then I will show you briefly how to continue if we would like to. You can actually continue it for another series of 3. This is a very versatile kind of composition. So that's all for today. I have been Carlitos Joder. We made it 1 month. Yay! So if we have any comments, questions, doubts, or anything, you can leave them in the comments and I may answer them in a future video. So don't hold anything back. Thank you very much for watching and I see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.